is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, Just Records for Desert Grooves Records, huge shout out. Then we round it out with some new music and other happenings in the music world, if there is anything going on, but there usually isn't this time of the year. My name is Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's it. That's all I have for the boring intro. So let's get right into this, the Fearless Beer Review. What do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
I got a stout. I know the stout is good because I've had this before. But here's what it is. You're not looking right here. Look at your eyes. Neil's Donuts. It's from the brewery's called Front Porch Brewing, and it's a French toast. You're not looking again. It's a French toast donut style imperial stout.
French toast donut style. That is just
imperial stout.
Full of sugar. Full of sugar.
But yeah, there. I guess there's a donut store called Neil's Donuts somewhere in like the Napa. I think it's from Napa, French. No, it's in Wallington, Connecticut. Not even close.
Could you be any more opposite side of the country?
Not even close. But yeah, Neil's Donuts is also in Connecticut, and I guess they did a collaboration together, which is fucking cool, and I like that. And if you look at like some of the stuff Neil's Donuts does, like it looks fucking so good, dude.
Is it like zombie donuts in Oregon and Portland?
Yeah, pretty much. Voodoo Donuts in Portland.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Fucking stupid idiot. Do you know anything? But it's cool. And I'm excited for this.
You're coming in hot, man. Just coming in real hot. All right. So that's what you got. Nasty.
Oh, dude, this smells hot water, dude. This smells good.
Oh. It probably does smell really good, actually. Probably does, but just
do you like syrup? You don't like syrup, do you?
I like it in small amounts, but usually when it's like.
Let me ask you this question. Okay. Let me ask you this question. Let's say you're eating do you like Belgian waffles?
I do love Belgian waffles. Yeah.
Let's say you're eating a Belgian waffle. You know, Belgian waffles have the big fat squares. Yep. Fluffy, it's airy. Do you fill each square with syrup?
Most of them.
And let it kind of soak. Let it kind of just like get in
there. Most of them, yeah.
You don't fill every square with syrup?
I would say probably 90% of the squares I fill up.
Do you fill them to the top with syrup, or are they just like a little spread?
No, I fill them to the top.
So you do like syrup?
Yeah, but
what kind of syrup do you buy?
I haven't made.
What do syrup game?
I have not bought syrup in years. I don't make waffles.
You don't syrup at your house?
I don't have. Well, I actually do have a waffle.
What
maker.
Do you eat?
I do have a waffle maker, but I've never used it.
You have a toaster? You got Eggos?
We do have a toaster, yeah, but I don't.
You don't make Eggos?
I haven't bought Eggos in 10 years. Eggos, and plus, if I had Eggos, if I had Eggos, I'd put peanut butter on that. I wouldn't put syrup on it.
Oh, you're such an
Once again,
idiot.
We've had this discussion before. You've never tried the peanut butter thing. The peanut butter on Eggo waffles.
I never tried poop on Eggos. I know that's fucking gross. Just because I never tried it doesn't mean I fucking don't think it's disgusting.
I'm telling you, it's fucking delicious. It's such a tasty treat.
I had peanut butter today, actually. I ate the cups, the little Jif to-go cups. Go.
You gotta put it on some waffle.
What do you eat when it's like 11 o'clock on like a fucking Saturday night? And you're like, damn, I just want breakfast right now.
What do
you make?
Don't make anything. I just kind of deal with it. Maybe I'll eat some chips. We don't really keep snacks in the house.
Eggos are snacks?
Well, that's
bacon,
not even
sausage.
I just wouldn't ever eat Eggos, and I just don't eat Eggos.
I make full spread, baby boy. If it's like Saturday night, like I'm like, I want breakfast. Then I know someone else is gonna have some, so I'll make half a pack of bacon. I'll make 8 links.
Jesus.
I'll make eggs. I don't even eat eggs, but I'll make like half an egg for me. Scramble it really fine, kind of like burn it a little bit. Mix it with something else. I'll make some potatoes.
That's a lot of food. That's a big meal.
Yeah,
it sounds good, but
so good.
Yeah,
I put syrup and everything.
I wouldn't. I don't. Like I said, I haven't bought Eggos in probably over 10 years.
Dude, you're just the house of fucking. There's no noise at your house.
Quiet.
There's no syrups at your house. There's no Eggos at your house. Dude, like going to the bathroom at like fucking 4 a.m. is just like I have to like creep like.
It's not like why.
That's like walking down the hallway at your house.
And it's all hard. It's all like wood floor, so it's everything echoes.
I know. Like if you don't wear socks and it's like your feet are kind of sticking, they go. You can hear that. I got to be like real quiet to open the door, so the roofer like, oh god,
Relax. It's not that bad. It's not that.
It's horrible over there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You have a nice, comfy bed, a place to stay, a room to yourself, all the beer you want. Miserable.
Did the TV work? I didn't even turn the TV on.
It works, yeah. Damn. Oh, that's the way she goes. All right. Anyway,
what do you have?
Anyway,
we got Coors
I
Light,
have
lime, probably
a Brewery X beer right here. It's called 5th Anniversary. It's a hazy IPA, or no, it's a West Coast IPA.
It's a West Coast IPA.
Apologize, West Coast IPA. Obviously, their 5th anniversary beer, because it's literally called 5th Anniversary. It's 7% ABV. I talk about Brewery X all the time. I drink their beer all the time. This is honestly the only Brewery X beer at the liquor store that I have not had yet, outside of the seltzers, because seltzers are not beer. So that's why I have it. It pours out a nice golden color right here. Look at that. It's a beauty. That is a beauty. Poured out too foamy. That's a little warm. It didn't stay refrigerated very well. Anyway.
What liquor store did you go to?
Just the one
by your
down the
house?
street. Yeah. No, I didn't go to a special one. I just didn't have time. Busy boy today.
I'll bet.
Busy boy. All right. So you ready to start drinking?
Yeah. Start drinking and start tinking.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a good tink right there. Oh, dude.
Got a mustache.
That's
TC beverage?
That's a fucking tasty beverage right there. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So what would you rate your beer based off of our world famous 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer you're going to continue to drink, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour? What do you got? Go.
You really would think this is just going to be like sugar on sugar on sugar and just overly sweet. It is 10%. The problem I had last week's beer was that it was, I think, 12%, maybe 10%. I don't remember. But like it tasted like just fucking vodka was poured into a stout. And that's just not good. That's just not fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll wait till you're done. Just do a better job at letting all the flavors kind of blend and
So
you know, just do a better job. This is good, dude. This tastes like a pastry stout, but you definitely get a thicker syrup taste at the end.
All right.
Like to where like oh, you don't eat syrup or Eggos or have fun, but sometimes when you eat syrup, it kind of gets stuck to the roof of your mouth, and like the viscosity of it is very like sticky.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get a little bit of that here, and I like that. It's nostalgic. It's very good. Very demure.
Yeah.
Very demure. Very good. I like this. It's off the cuff. This is a 2.5. I would never get this below a 2.5. It's drinkable. It's crushable. It's 10%.
Time to get toasty, baby. Because I think that's what, a 18 ounce can I think you got there?
That's a 16 ounce can.
You know.
They're a big shooter.
All right. So my 5th anniversary, there you go. It's a beaut. 5th anniversary from Brewery X. This is kind of flat. I checked the can, when it was canned on October 16th of 24. But yeah, it's kind of flat. It tastes good, but I can't get over that. I don't like that it's flat. So because it's flat, I would give it a 1.75. If it was fresher, I'd probably give it a 2 to 2.25. It's not their best beer. It's not the best IPA or West Coast IPA, but it's solid. But yeah, I am disappointed that it tastes so flat. That really sucks. That's a bummer.
Fucking IPAs. You IPA boys. Shaking my head.
I drink IPAs like once or twice, maybe once a week.
That's literally all you drink is IPAs.
All I drink are these,
Coors
baby.
Light or
Coors
IPAs.
Light, baby. That's all I drink.
Or IPAs. That's it.
Sick.
And then you just cry. I don't like Bud Lights. I don't like Ultras. I don't like anything
Ultras are
else.
fun.
You just drink Coors
Ultras
Light.
are fun.
I don't like anything.
Bud Lights.
I hate syrup.
God damn. You are out of control. So let's move on to the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to. Your record store, Desert Grooves Records. You shout out in Chandler, Arizona. Go check them out. So what do you got this week, Jeff? Go.
There's 3 things. 2 of these I bought from the record show that we had last weekend. Not we, I didn't really do anything except just take people's money at the door. The cover charge. I took people's money as the cover charge.
People as they were leaving.
Correct. And then one record I bought from a store owner called Beaker's Records, and he's in Almeda, outside of Oakland. Basically, like it's like the Anaheim Hills of Anaheim, right? Like people that live in Oakland were kind of like, hey, we should form our own ghetto that we don't have to be associated with Oakland, and we'll call it something different. Let's call it Almeda, and then we're on an island, and we can just keep all the riffraff out and charge whatever. We do like Frisco prices on our houses and stuff, and that's what that place is. But he has a cool record store, and he gets fucking A, man. He was just telling me about the stuff that he was getting in, and like, you motherfucker, dude. And I was like, oh, I got this Slayer collection in the other day. It's pretty good, dude. And he's like, oh yeah, I got all this full run, all the OGs.
Oh my god.
Damn it. If I can just like everything that I wanted, he had. But then we just, because I like Show No Mercy by Slayer a lot, but like 3 times we've gotten the repress in. I was like, fuck, man, like the original eludes me, and like I know I could buy it on Discogs, but that's just not fun. And he was already buying a bunch of records, and he's like, well, I have one in the store. Like the jacket's pretty beat, but like, the record's fucking clean. He's like, you want to do a trade? I said, fuck yeah, let's do a trade. So we traded, and he sent it over, and that's where I got Show No Mercy. But I'm going forward. Actually, I have to go backwards. So yeah, I got Show No Mercy, original, tan labels, OG pressing. The cover is definitely like G+. It's it's worn, but the record looks VG, definitely plays VG plus. Like it sounds fucking nice.
A little bit of surface noise, but
you can only hear it when the music kind of stops, and it doesn't really stop ever.
True.
But sometimes it slows down, and when it slows down, then you can kind of hear it. But I mean, this was like top 4 Slayer for me. I like this. This is their first record.
It's a good record. It's just, but I never get it.
It's their punk record. It's everything is dumbed down. There's not a lot of complexity here. They don't do a ton of fancy shit. We don't get like Kerry King being an asshole yet. It's just a fucking bunch of dudes shitting around. That's it.
Yeah. That cover though, that cover, oof. It's a rough one. It's a rough cover.
Cover's like that cover's done by like a guy, like a friend that you have that really good at drawing. Like whoever drew that is really, really good. But like, you're not that good. You know what I mean? Like, you're not that good.
It's like
you're definitely exponentially better than I am.
It's like in the same vein as that first Pantera record, that album art, but done by somebody who can kind of draw. Because that first Pantera one is one of the worst.
And just like the color scheme of that first one. But I love that cover art a lot by Pantera. Was it Magic Moments or something like that?
I don't know. It's something like
Magical Mystery. And the next thing I got this at the record show, but this is an OG copy. DMX, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. His second record from 98. Dude threw out 2 records in the same year, and they both hit number 1. Like, that's fucking wild.
That's
2 records in the same year hit number 1.
At that time, too, I mean, there was a lot of big boy bands and pop artists. End up number 1.
This stayed number 1 until it was knocked off by Oops, I Did It Again. And that's like, okay, I get it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, right? Like this stayed number 1 for a while until Britney Spears knocked him off. But DMX is not getting enough like praise. Like, dude was dark in a very real and a very tragic way. He's rapping about like he's got fucking like demons in his head and all these negative thoughts. He was depressed about like murder, like just so much sadness coming from a dude in an era of just like machismo hip hop. And like he's absolutely fantastic. I love DMX. His first 2 records, I think his first record is probably like objectively better, but this is just, I don't know, this one's like more fucked up, just sad.
I've never listened to a DMX record. Only heard songs, but I've never listened to a whole record. Never.
Did you like this? Do you remember this song?
I don't remember the song at all, and I thought the song was stupid. I thought the song was dumb. So
this is like
what Jeff's talking about.
It's like his hit.
There's a playlist, if you want to listen along, there's a playlist that we made of the songs, one song from each of the albums that we're talking about. So yeah, go check it out. But yeah, I just didn't like the song. What was the name of it again? I don't remember.
Slippin'.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like his big song from this record. Not my favorite song from this, but like a lot of cool stuff came out of this era. And I mean, like the whole like horrorcore of hip hop like definitely owes him something. There's a lot of like newer kind of like genres that definitely owe DMX something. And like Swizz Beatz kind of like cut his teeth with this record and became a common household name afterwards. And DMX he was a star, dude. He was in movies.
No, he was big.
People liked him
until the dogfight.
Do you remember this cover though?
I do remember the cover.
Dude, this cover is like one of the most iconic like 90s like covers ever. It's so aggressive.
It is. Yeah. There was the other one too. It was the white cover, or maybe wait, is this the white cover one?
Yeah, with him like dripping blood.
Yeah, okay. Because another DMX song came on after it, and then I thought for a second it was from a different album, and I didn't like that song either. I don't remember what song it was though, but whatever.
Was it Party Up?
No. That song's good though.
You like Party Up?
Is good. Party Up is a good song.
All right. At least he likes something. Honestly, though, you should get through this record because it's like I said. If you listen to his like lyrical content, it's very very dark, and it's surprising from late 90s hip hop, from a time in the 90s when like Tupac had just died. It's only been a couple years ago, and we're still trying to like pick up the pieces here, and hip hop doesn't know what it's doing. So everyone's still talking about like being a little gangster.
Why didn't we?
And here's like DMX.
Listen to DMX during night or hip hop season?
Because he's a tough person to get into. Because I will admit that there's a lot of goofiness to the way he says things. I think what he's saying is cool, and I think it's something to note. But how he says it is like, come on, man.
Well, like I don't think that's much of an excuse. I mean, we listen to Ludacris. That's a pretty ridiculous record.
Yeah, but Luda's is fun, man. Like, he's a song on here featuring Marilyn Manson too.
Oh, that's weird.
They got Mary J. Blige on here, Marilyn Manson, Jay-Z. He's got everybody on here.
All right,
whatever.
All right, it's not my thing.
All right,
not my thing. Glad you enjoyed.
You should listen to it though. You should
do it on the pod. Fuck it.
I mean, you could just listen to it instead of doing it on the pod, but that's fine.
I got to jump to the extreme.
Stupid fucking podcast all the time that give you nothing on life. They just all you do is listen to meaningless podcasts. They're fucking meaningless.
You can listen to a lot of them are meaningless. Yeah, but
most of them are
listening to music. You could argue the same thing.
But I'm telling you to listen to something. If you told me to listen to a podcast, I would listen to it. But I'm telling you to listen to this.
Okay, I'll give you that. When I've told you to listen to a podcast, most of the time you've checked it out. Didn't always like it, but you at least gave it a shot.
At least give it a shot. That's all I'm saying. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yep, you're saying there's a chance.
And last thing here, I was the most excited about, but not really that excited because it's kind of a shit copy. But Maggot Brain, Funkadelics Maggot Brain's their third record, 1971. I'm not a funk guy. Funkadelics, cool because they do a lot of things that they genre hop and they get into the rock realm. They're a bunch of rockers. They're just a bunch of stoners and they have fun. This is definitely a more psych rock approach to the funk stuff, which again, I'm not a huge fan of the funk part, but this dude, Maggot Brain is something else. This record is so fucking good. Like the title track of this is just, it's unfucking real. And supposedly it was done in one take. And George Clinton told Eddie Hazel, the guitarist, he's like, hey man, they're all fucked up in LSD. He's like, hey man, play this next part. Like, I'm just going to roll a tape. We're just going to play it one time through. Play this next part as if your mom died. But not like just like your mom died. And then he proceeded to like paint this picture and give him this specific scenario. And I guess like supposedly Eddie Hazel was like in tears, like, why, what the fuck? Like, why did you say that? And then he played this whole thing. And then George Clinton proceeded to turn everybody down in the mix. So you really just hear like Eddie Hazel. And it turned out to be something that's fucking magical. Mm-hmm. It's so goddamn good.
It's really fucking good. Really good. I don't have a copy of this. I don't know why I don't. I should have it.
The reprices are cheaper. The OGs are. So I do have an OG copy. And if it was a VG plus, if it was a clean, this would be $500 easy all day. Yeah. I got mine for a little over 100. It was like 10. It was like 110. But like the jacket's fucked and the record looks pretty fucked, but I cleaned it and it plays VG. Luckily there's no noise on the first track, but there's noise otherwise. But I just wanted a copy. I just wanted to play copy. It's been too long and I've never seen this. It's never come through my store. Like Desi's never got one. Eastside's never got one. No one's ever got this. So
you had to buy it.
I had to pay up.
Yeah, you had to pay it.
I had to pony up. Got to pay the troll toll.
As much as I would like an OG copy of it, I would never drop. I don't think I'd ever drop more than $50 for it. It's a good record, but I wouldn't drop more than $50 for an OG Maggot Brain. It's just not my cup of tea.
We know these are different conversations. Because I wouldn't drop money for an OG of most of the records that I get.
Well, there's that too, yeah. But yeah,
we're not like, first of all, like we're not made of fucking money.
True.
And so, but we're also, we don't care that, like, I just want to listen to it, right? Like I don't care that much about it. I definitely come from a different perspective, because if it comes into my store, I'm just going to take it home. But like, no, dude, I'm not paying $500 for a clean copy. That is crazy.
Yeah, agreed.
$500? Like, get the fuck out.
It's silly boy talk. That's what it is.
Oh,
silly boy talk.
It is. It's a lot.
All right. So is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, just good stuff, dude.
Good stuffs. All right. So I have I got 3 things as well. And like I said, if you want to listen to some of these songs, there's a playlist in the description of this episode. Go check it out. So first thing I got here is Slayer, Rain in Blood. Ooh, I got a Slayer record too. Got a Slayer record too. This one was your old copy because you got an OG. You got the OG, right?
User?
Yeah, you got the OG. So I took your old 2022 pressing. It's a new pressing. It sounds great. Luckily, it's not a bootleg, because there's a lot of bootlegs of this. I noticed that.
Yeah.
A shit ton of bootlegs. So yeah, Slayer's Rain in Blood. Just truly a classic thrash record. No complaints. Glad to have it. This next thing here is a first pressing. It's Regina Spektor. Her album Songs. So the album came out originally in 2002, but it was pressed for the first time just a couple months ago. So, or maybe a month ago, I think at this point. So yeah, this, like I said, second record from '02. And this one, she recorded all the songs in one day on Christmas Day of 2001. She did all these songs in one take, and it's beautiful.
She's so lovely.
It's just beautiful. I mean, I have literally nothing bad to say about Regina Spektor. She's beautiful, like inside and out. She's just beautiful. So her music is, I don't know, I love it. I fucking love it.
Perfect.
It honestly is. Yeah.
Have you heard Peter Gabriel do Opris Moi?
No, I didn't know he did it. Did he really?
One of his later records, yeah, he had like an orchestra, and he did. I don't know if that's how you say, but Opris Moi. He did that song, and it's like, it's good. It's fine. It's cute. It's just like, even with an orchestra, like it kind of like lacks
feel
the amount of dynamic that just Regina brought.
Regina's so amazing because it's just her and the piano. And just the way her voice intertwines with her playing, it's like, you could compare it to like Bradley Nowell with the way he sings and plays guitar, the way they're just so connected. That's how Regina is with the piano.
Yeah,
just beautiful. Like that's the only way to describe her music. It's just beautiful, quirky, beautiful. Plus, I love it.
Plus, Peter Gabriel didn't do the I well go on down. He didn't do those glottal stops. The
glottal stops are important. So. But yeah, Regina got that.
Good.
First pressing, baby. OG.
Good. You got an OG right there. Look at that. It's your first OG in your collection. Huh?
Yeah, first OG ever. This is a second pressing right here. Scars on Broadway right here. There you go. If you can see that, self-titled record. You all right?
No, I don't know. As the great Raphael had said in the first Ninja Turtle movie.
There we go.
Tell me you didn't pay money for that.
So this is, it's their first record, self-titled record from 2008. Yes, I did pay money for it. I pre-ordered, or I don't like pre-order because
it's easy to order.
Yeah, I ordered it before it came out. This is the second pressing. It was only ever pressed once when it originally came out in 2008, and those go for like $150. I'm like, they're on my want list, but I'm not going to drop $150 for it. So I picked this one up. It came up with a bonus 7-inch, with a B-side that was never released before, and then another one called Fucking, which was actually, they released like maybe 10 years ago. So yeah, I got it. I'm stoked. I love this record. I have a shit ton of nostalgia with this record as well. I think it's good. Musically, it's a good System of a Down record. Vocally, it's a little rough at moments, but everything else makes up for it. I mean, it's half of System of a Down. It's Darren and John on drums. It's half a System.
But it's like the worst half of System. Like
the worst half. Come on.
You don't have System if you don't have Surge. Straight up.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true. But Darren is almost, if not just as important as Surge.
Your first thing you said was correct. Almost. He's almost as important as Surge. Absolutely.
Have you heard Surge's solo stuff?
Yes, and it's fucking awful.
Yeah, that's my point.
Like this is cool. This is the instrumentals were great. It was like, oh, this feels like a fucking tight system. And then he's basically just singing Lonely Day again. He's so fucking annoying.
His voice is
like, I'm surprised you even like this.
Like
it's so bad. What's the song called? What's the thing called? Exploding
like
Reloading.
That was the song I put.
Exploding. That's where oh god, dude, that was bad.
Did you hear it has all the marimba in there? A lot of marimba. But then
he like a little tight little like, and then he's like, I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing, bro? Lost.
Oh, I like this. I love this record. I don't give a fuck. I love it. That's cool, so good.
Man. That's cool.
It's a great record. Really cool variant. Really cool. Like it matches the cover. It's the orange and dark blue and everything. It's a cool variant. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all. That's all I really. The new stuff I listened to over this weekend, because ever since I've only spun once in the last almost 2 weeks, except for when you were here. But spinning by myself, yeah, I've only spun once in the last 2 weeks. So
that's crazy.
No, that's the way she goes. No time, no downtime. So yeah, that's all I got for this. No new music has really come out that I thought was worth talking about. No real music news. Like I said, this is a weird time of year. Nothing really happens at this time. So that's all I got. You got anything else?
No.
All right. So
that's it.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's it. That's all.